I
Play whatever you would like.
Music, but John
it's
Cena
Sunday
works.
night.
There we are.
And why are we playing this music right now? Ooh,
because we got to get hyped about
strong
something.
bourbon. Sunday night
to be hyped.
Sunday night of week 13. It's been an awesome week 13 for me so far. For you guys, I know that you had some ups and downs, right? Some highs and lows, some good and not so good.
Roller coaster tycoon.
But there's still time. The thing is that there's like 4 games left in this week because there's 2 games on Monday. There's a Tuesday night football game, so plenty of live stream opportunities, which is great. Plenty of halftime bets to lose.
Yep, you betcha.
Chiefs are down right now. I'll let you guys take it from here. Talk about your days. I see someone's drinking a beer right there. Apparently, you guys aren't working on Monday, or you are working on Monday.
We are, but that's an analogy for my Sunday. I decided to go heavy on the Birds today, thinking they were going to turn it around, and guess what? They did.
Why would you think that? Why would you possibly think?
Because we're stupid. We're
stupid. Yeah, agreed. We're dumb.
But they did turn it over to Jalen Hurts, so that's something.
Yeah, that is a little something.
Finally.
He's gone, right?
Yeah, so that's my next question. Hurts starts next week, right? But do you think he starts for the rest of the season? Like, definitely next week.
I don't think he starts next week.
Okay.
You don't think he starts next week? You think they go back to Carson Wentz?
I think he should, but I don't think he will.
It would be Taysom Hill versus Jalen Hurts.
I feel like that's hilarious. The week to do it. Let's try.
I would think
that's the week to do it because you know that Howie Roseman and the Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts to be like, oh, well, Taysom Hill's doing all this cool shit, all this and that. Yeah. And then they can go head to head. Wentz is gone. Thank the Lord.
But Jalen Hurts can actually throw.
F. Pope might be right.
Wait,
Jalen
guys,
Hurts can throw a football. Like
I forgot. I forgot the way that we should have started this. Happy St. Nick Day, guys.
Is today St. Nicholas Day? Oh, yes, St. Nick. There we go.
Happy
Yeah.
God bless the Foles.
God bless Foles. Foles will always have a spot in our heart. Should we talk about this game? Because we'll have plenty of time to dissect and talk about the Eagles, and perhaps we do that at the back half of this. But let's get a second half play. Chiefs are losing right now. I mean, they should be winning. They should be winning because that Tyreek Hill touchdown that wasn't challenged. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. I don't think I've ever seen that again either.
It's Andy Reid. It's Andy Reid. What do you expect? Like,
how did Tyreek Hill not realize that he caught it? I guess he thought that it hit the ground, came from God. Like, did he not think he had a football in his hands? Because
he's just trusting the ref. Trusting the ref. You know what? You got to you have to applaud that.
For all the times that wide receivers claim they caught a ball and they clearly didn't, for him to at least try and sell that he caught it is
exactly
boggling to me.
It's mind-boggling because
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, because Al Michaels was saying, as demonstrative as Tyreek Hill is, thought that he would have, come up and been celebrating. Do you guys have second half lines on this game yet? Because I am looking. I mean, we 100% should. It's like 5 minutes. Yeah.
I've got a couple that's still in. So
Chiefs favored by 7.5. Over under 26.5. 26.5 is high, but I'll tell you what, guys, the Chiefs are letting up yards and letting up points week after week right now. It doesn't matter if they're playing the Raiders, the Panthers, Denver Broncos have 25 yards at halftime.
Yep, and we've seen a lot of scoring today too, right? So maybe it'll keep trend.
Do you guys have team totals up? This just got bet down to Chiefs are now only favored by 7, not 7.5. So
I got second half spread Chiefs 7.5. So
okay.
But that's
not what I have on bookmakers.
I'm going to go off the FanDuel. So
for Bovada, we're looking at Chiefs 25.5
team total.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
What's Broncos team total?
19.5. I feel like you know what? I have feelings about this, but I am cold as fucking ice today, so I'm going to defer to you guys.
I've been good today, but I don't have like
Let's do it.
A true feeling on this. Like my gut says there's going to continue to be scoring. I mean, the Chiefs have to score. They're only at 9 points right now. 10-9. You know that the Chiefs are going to end up in the 20s. Chiefs team total 25.5, you said? So they have to get another 16 points.
Do you think Andy switches to the face shield and they just start banging touchdowns off?
I think so. That we
agree.
switch to the face shield. Switch to the face shield at halftime, and maybe we go over second half. Chiefs will need to get a 17 spot. It's what, 26 and a half? 26 and a half. Does Denver have another 10 in them? If you don't think Denver has 10 in them, hit the under. Hobie, you have thoughts?
The over. Life's too short for the under.
Life's too short for the under, especially on a night like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would go points in the second half. I took the Chiefs spread for the game, minus 13.5. I took them again at 6.5 when they got down because I just do not believe that they're gonna. I still think they're gonna win handily.
Yeah, I mean the Broncos defense is not good. Like they've gotten 200 some yards here. They'll move the ball.
I think it sucks that Edwards-Helaire isn't in the game, even though he hasn't really put up huge numbers recently because they've been splitting carries. But the fact that it's pretty much just been Bell as their running back. But I mean, I don't know. I just can't believe. I mean, they should have 7 more points on the board, but
that's the thing. Like it's 10-9 right now. There's 19 points, but there should have been 26 points in the first half. Yeah. And I think that the Chiefs, if they want to slow this game down, they can. Mahomes can score in like a minute. I mean, they went down the field pretty quickly there at the end of the half. Let's just do so it's either over 26.5 or Chiefs team total over. What is it? 25.5?
I believe so. Yeah. Well, it just changed. 26.5.
26.5. Let's do the over 26.5.
Even
second
money.
Half.
I take it. I like it.
Let's love do over
even money.
Second half over 26.5. I'm going to post that.
I forgot to disclose too that I'm on the over 50 for this game, so that's not looking great.
So you need these overs. I mean, you should have more points already. I mean, you should have 26 points at this point already. And the Chiefs could have scored there at the end of the half too. So like you have points that my dog agrees with in the background. You have points that have just been left there. I like this second half over. You could talk me into Chiefs team total over too. You can talk me into it. Take them both. Take them both if you want.
We have locked it in.
Take them both if you want. And how about we still have 3 games left this week?
Unbelievable. Thank the football gods. It's back.
Yeah, I mean, thank God for COVID because we're getting football every single night. I mean,
weird schedule.
Sign me up.
For COVID. Best thing ever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you like football every night on weird nights, 3:30 in the afternoon football, 5 o'clock on a Monday. It's awesome. We're getting West Coast football on the East Coast. This is fantastic.
I literally texted my buddy on what was it, Wednesday?
Yeah.
I was like, I think we gotta hammer the Steelers. And he was like live? I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, well, it's the third quarter. I was like, oh shit.
It creeps up on you 3:40 in the afternoon.
Yeah, 3:30. Well, never mind.
Yeah. 5 o'clock tomorrow, and then Chiefs minus 6.5. Chiefs minus 6.5 for the second half. I mean, Chiefs, whatever. Take the Chiefs team total. Take the over. Take Chiefs minus 6.5. I have the over, and to be honest with you, I'm going to take Chiefs minus 6.5. Yeah, Chiefs minus 6.5 right here. Yeah. Yep, I'm going to take that too.
I like that profile picture. A little Peyton Brady love there. That's pretty excellent. It's a nice looking suit set up there.
Nice. Do you guys have thoughts on tomorrow's game? I don't even know who the fuck is playing at this point because there's so many games. But you got
tomorrow's games?
Steelers in Washington, and then who's at night? Niners in Buffalo, right? So I do know who's playing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. Yeah, you're right on the ball. Like always.
The Niners have been going back and forth between a dog and a favorite. The Niners, most places are -1 right now. I can see some Buffalo money coming in.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bills.
Taking the Bills?
They're not playing in San Fran, right? They're in like Arizona.
Yeah, so neutral site.
Neutral site. And the 49ers are still 1-point favorites. Interesting. I guess no one's hot on Josh Allen anymore.
I sure am.
He's been up and down, and the Niners defense has been getting it together recently. Like the Niners are live, not only in that division. I mean, they're not going to win that division, but Seattle's sucking right now. But the Niners are live to get into the playoffs. Minnesota's a 7 seed right now. If San Fran wins, they're tied with Arizona at 6-6. I think Arizona has the tiebreak.
You just struck like a broken heart note for me with Seattle. Fucking Russell the Muscle killed me today in Hobie Cash and I's fantasy league that we've had since high school or since college at least.
Listen, I mean, some people can find gems on the waiver wire. So it's just the way it goes.
Look, no one cares about our fantasy teams, but we did a full auto draft blind league this year, and it's the best thing we've ever done for each other.
That's the way to do it. Just do it blind. Just have the computers take over and do it blind. Why not?
It's
right?
the same thing anyway, and it's just more fun.
12-team league, 11 teams have a shot at the playoffs.
It's awesome.
It's an
absolute mayhem.
There you go. It sounds like the NFC, where teams that are 4-7 are kind of in it right now because 6-6 gets the 7 seed. Yeah, Buffalo San Fran's intriguing. You could tease one of those teams up, and if it goes back through 0, like if San Fran ends up being a dog, you could tease it back the other way and have both teams. Like that's one angle. Washington and Pittsburgh, I think, is a really, really interesting game. Pittsburgh is playing on like every day of the week besides Sunday right now. They're playing on Monday at 5, right? 5 Eastern. It's down to 6.5 point spread.
They're on, I think Steelers are on what, 4 days rest?
They played on Wednesday, so 5 days between it. So it's not as bad as actually playing on Sunday to Thursday. It would be like playing Sunday to then Friday. So they have enough rest right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're professional athletes. They'll get their shit together, you would think.
I don't know. I kind of like the Redskins spread there. I'm not going to go crazy and go money line, but I don't know, 6.5 in the under in that. I don't know. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's been bet below 7 now. I saw 7.5 yesterday. I think it started like before the games last week. It was at 10. This is getting bet down. You can look at like a Washington first half, depending how you think that this game goes. If you think that front four is going to wreak havoc. Steelers have a decent offensive line, but you could play it that way. And then Tuesday is Dallas and Baltimore, and Baltimore is up to an 8.5 point spread now. I saw 7 earlier, so people are coming in on Baltimore, it seems. So I think we lost Dutch. It's just frozen for Dutch right now. Yeah. Oh, and Dutch dropped.
He got booted. Dutch
dropped. So tell me more about any of your bets that didn't hit today, or some close calls with parlays, anything like that.
Oh, we had some. Indeed, we did. Well, yeah, a couple. But basically, long story short, I made I usually try and make a ridiculous parlay bet at around the second half of the 1 p.m. games just to make it interesting.
Yeah.
And the big crazy one today was a 3-team parlay. Here it is. Yes. $5 at plus 32,000.
That's the one that you sent me. Yeah. Like Jacksonville money line, right? Jacksonville money line.
Texans, Lions money line.
Here he is.
Lions were
we got Dutch back, and now
recapping my ridiculous parlay that came within 2 inches of hitting.
I love Hobie's parlays.
Yeah, plus 32,743, $5 on that. That was Lions money line at plus 470, Texans money line
should have hit,
and Jags money line at plus 760. Lions won. Texans were at the 3-yard line, and Deshaun Watson decided to drop the snap. They were down 6 points, not 7. So if they scored,
Texans had it there for the taking. Texans just had it there.
And then the Jags went into overtime. So if Deshaun Watson just holds on to the ball, I probably at least get the shot at a buyout, which I wouldn't have taken.
A buyout, or you could hedge something, or you could shoot for a middle in overtime. Like say that those first 2 come through, you can do something with that Jacksonville game in OT.
Yeah. Jags get the ball at halftime. Or I'm sorry, at overtime, and then I think they went. I had to turn off red zone because I was sick. I was almost vomited.
Sometimes you just got to shoot for the moon.
But I was glad that the Vikings won. I was glad that the Vikings won. I would have jumped off the fucking balcony if they didn't. But
if I had Vikes in a tease, I think it got canceled because it was a -3. I think there was one still outstanding. Yeah. is at -2.5. So second half is started. I've got Chiefs -7, 6.5, but I got Chiefs -7 in the over. So let's get these.
Let's get it.
But I will say, I won all the money back on a parlay of the Rams -5.5 and the Giants -4.5 in the fourth quarter.
There you go. Giants with the huge upset. 11-point underdogs. 11-point underdogs. Giants going to win the NFC East. Who would have fucking thought?
Get money.
Who would have thunk it? All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Second half is upon us.
Yep.